Hey guys, it's Techo Freak here, and welcome to episode 31 of my custom story creation tutorial for Amnesia Rebirth. And today we're going to be talking about zoom areas. This is kind of a lead up into creating custom signs. So in the next episode, I think I want to talk about creating custom signs that the player can look at and read. And for that, we could do some zooming. If you've played the original Amnesia Rebirth, you probably would have seen that you can zoom into signs. So I kind of want to get a start on that. And that way the next episode won't be too long. So this episode will probably be a pretty short one. It's actually pretty simple. So let's go ahead and get started. So what we're going to do first is we're going to find the place for our sign. And I think what I want to do is we want to put it right here on the wall. And then we'll have the player be able to look at it. So first thing we need to do is just find something to put there. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go into entities. I'm going to use, it's called desk plate here. And this is what they use in the original game. So we're going to use the same one here. And you can use any ones. You can get a plank of wood and just resize it and shrink it and stuff. So it's pretty much up to you what you want to use, but this one's pretty good. Let me turn on grid snapping here, and we'll go ahead and straighten out the plank of wood here, or the desk plate here, and we'll go ahead and move it into place. So I'm going to put it right behind the table here, and push it up against the wall. And I'll probably just turn off grid snapping here so I can get a perfect placement here. We'll put it just like that. I think that's pretty good, and we'll center it with the table so it looks pretty centered and stuff. So we'll put it right there. All right, so there we go. We have a sign. We'll also put some text here, just to kind of get it out the way. So if we go to decals here and we hit the ... I already have it selected here, but I went into under decals here. So if we go back to the main root directory here, you can go textures, decals, and then you can go Arabic fort has these here, and we're gonna probably use this as a template in the next episode, but we're gonna select this one right here. I know it looks black, but it's actually transparent. But when we put it down, you can see it's transparent there. So that's the message. This is the one for the gunpowder in the game, but we're probably going to change this in the next episode and show you how we put that on there. But for now, we're just going to leave this default one here. We're talking about zoom areas today. So what we want to do is we want to go ahead and select areas up here. And then we're going to go to the zoom area. So there's plenty in here. There's plenty of other ones. This is actually not sorted alphabetically. So you're going to have to just look for it. So you're going to have to look for Z. I already have it here. So just select zoom. And then we're going to create an area. I'm going to create the area right here. And I will turn on grid snapping, at least initially here. And then we'll bring it up like this here. So let's go ahead and grab it. And now let's talk about the orientation of how this should go. So if you look closely at the area here, the zoom area, let me try and angle it right so you can see. So it's right here. You can see there's a green, there's a red line, and then there's a little blue line here at the center. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that the direction that you want to be looking is this blue line here. So if we want the player to be looking at the sign, this blue line has to be pointing towards the sign. So in this case, we are pointing towards the sign, which is good. So we can just go ahead and place it right up on the sign. So let's get it all the way there, and let's move it and bring it down. And I will probably turn off grid snapping here just so I can get a more precise placement of this here. So let's go ahead and put it like that, and put it like this. And we could probably shrink it a little bit just so it kind of fills in the entire thing here, and then shrink it on the edges as well, like that. And we will go ahead and scoot it over a little bit here, make sure it fits perfectly. All right, and we'll bring it out a little bit too here. So, and we could bring it in just to get it more exact. We can squeeze it in like this. And then put it up, and then I'll finally put it up against the sign here. And you might have to load it up and see how it looks and play with it a little bit. But that's pretty much it. At this point, we got everything pointing the right way. It looks like when I shrunk it, it might have flipped it might have flipped the zoom area. So we want to go ahead and rotate this again. So just keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on those arrows there. So let me turn on grid snapping here and flip it over. So let's do that, and then we will go ahead and push it back in. So let's do that, and grab the grid snapping and push it back. So I think that's that. Yep. So there it is. So that should be fine. Let's go ahead and load up our game and check it out. All right, so here we are in our custom storage. So let's go ahead and head over to our sign here. So if we go ahead and go close to it, you can see there's the magnifying glass. If we click it, it goes ahead and zooms into the sign. And you can play with this however you want. If you want to get real close, you can go ahead and move around that zoom area and stuff. But that's pretty much it. Now we get a zoom, and we can right click to exit. And then this is kind of, you know, just useful so you can like kind of get the player to look at things that you want. You don't have to do it with a sign, obviously. You can put this easily on a bottle, and we can zoom in on the bottle or objects, anything really. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So those are zoom areas. So with that, that pretty much sets us up for the next episode where we can start talking about making custom signs like that. So with that, guys, I'm going to leave it here. Make sure you leave a like, you leave a comment on the video, and you subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Have a good day, guys. Bye.